Yo, what's going on? Hope you're doing good. My name is David the Crook and welcome to part 5 of teaching you how to mix a song step by step from the very beginning to the very end. If you're new, subscribe. Before we get into the video, drop a like. Also, if you haven't checked out the past 4 videos, go check out the last 4 videos before you watch this one. This video, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be mixing and focusing on the dubs. The last video we did delay, reverb, a little bit of preamp. The video before that, I showed you how to mix the whole entire main vocal. The video before that was about mixing the beat, and then the first video was a pre-mixing. So there's a lot of steps you need to watch before you get to mixing the dubs. So if you haven't checked out those videos, go check them out. I'll probably link one of those little note cards from YouTube on the top right corner of your screen, so go click that. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video. Like I said, I'm gonna play the song because it's been a while since you've heard the song. It's been a while since I've dropped the video actually, so we're gonna play the song a bit, get a feel of the song. You can kind of hear what's going on. I'm gonna play the dubs, but the dubs are gonna be raw, nothing on the dubs, so we'll see how it sounds. Why you acting shy? Cause girl, you ain't that innocent. I know you and I, we both be on some player shit. By the way you talk, I know you like them finer things. The way you move your body, girl, what you just do to me. There are some things I can't deny, and you are one of them. Forgive me, Lord, for I'm gon' sin with another one. Or maybe 2 if you bring your friend. Hit it 1 time, could go again. Fucking around, let's make some bread. Hit the drive through the wall, you give me head. Too many bills in my mind right now. Couple freaky hoes I need to kill sometime. She a bad bitch, but she ain't my dime. Gang in my blood, I ain't scared to get mine. Alright, that's good like that. So I got 3 pairs of dubs. So I got this first dub, which is kind of like the 3rd pair of dubs, and as you can tell, this one's not panned left and right. I kind of explained it a little bit in the pre-mixing video, but it's been a while, so I'm explaining it a little bit more right now, which is all I did was just add like a modulation so it moves left and right. So if I were to play it, girl, you ain't that innocent. We both be on some player shit. I know you like them finer things. Right, so you just hear it moving left and right. Nothing too crazy. I did lower it a bit because I don't want it to go like too high up in the spectrum of things. So it's kind of just, it kind of hits like the middle of the ears and then just kind of comes back down. I could make it wider, but at this point I kind of don't. Maybe I should, because the dubs aren't like too wide. So I got the, what I would call like the first 2 pairs, which is these up here, and these are just panned a little bit to the right or to the left, which this one is panned to the right 10 degrees and this one's panned to the left 18 degrees. Now I honestly don't use the same number for both of them. I like to add like a little bit of a differentiate, I think that's a word, like just make them a little bit different, because if you put them both at 10, it's kind of just like so I like adding just like different numbers. So I'll put like, sometimes I'll put one at 6 and put the other one like at 15. You know, like it kind of just, you just play with it a little bit. It kind of makes it sound different. So over here where there's a lot of dubs, head, mine right now, kill some time, ain't my dime, I ain't scared to get mine, love dress fly, she wanna get high. So when they're playing at the same time, it just gives it that wider feel to the vocal. So on top of the main vocal just being like right there present in the center of everything, with these dubs it just backs it up and gives it like a nice wider effect, giving it a full feeling. And that's kind of what you really want with these dubs. So if those are playing together, so if you play them separately, girl, you ain't that innocent, we both be on some player shit. Right, so it just goes back and forth, and then at some point they all come together. But then when you add the one in the background moving together, girl, you ain't that innocent, we both be on some player shit. I know you like them finer things. Girl, what you just do to me? I forgot to mention, but on the dubs that have the modulation, I did have a little cut on it, about like 500 hertz cut off. So that's about it with the dubs. Now we're gonna get to the main mixing of the dubs. Now, the way I mix my dubs is not like crazy difficult. It's not really anything special to it. All I really do is go to settings, copy channel strip, go to my dubs, paste channel strip, right? So now the dubs and the main vocal, they have the same plugins. Everything's the same. They're mixed the same, hypothetically, even though I didn't have to like mix anything. Whatever processing I did to the main vocals are going to be done to the dubs. And the reason I'm okay with doing that is because I recorded it the same day, right after each other. So there's no difference. Like if I were to record the main vocals and then a couple days later record the dubs, maybe I would do a little bit different things. But in general, because I recorded them the very same day, literally like not the same time, but like right after each other, my cadence, my tone of voice, my loudness, all of that is pretty much the same, right? So I don't really have to worry about like any specific technicals of mixing and stuff like that. So all I really do is after I do that, I go within Virtual Mix Rack, my favorite microphones, and I just change the microphone. Obviously, if you don't have Slate Digital microphone or the preamp or any of these like virtual microphones, you're just gonna skip this step and then just do the other steps I'm gonna teach you. But for this song in particular, because I am using the Slate Digital mic that comes with the virtual microphone, I do have the opportunity to change the mic, which is very dope in the sense of like now the microphone changes up the sound of the dubs. It's going to give it a different frequencies and boost in the cuts. It's going to give it a different sound in general. So I really like doing it just to add a little bit of differentiate. That way the in the frequencies and what everything's getting mixed, everything just kind of blends a little bit better. Because if you have, for example, if you're using the same microphone to record the vocals and then you record the dubs, the microphone that you're using already has like its natural cuts and this boost and within the microphone or whatever. And when you're doing it with the dubs, it's gonna clash, right? In the same frequencies, it's gonna be boosted at the same spot. It's gonna be cut in the same spot. But with this one, since I have the opportunity to actually change it, it's gonna give it a different feeling. Like obviously the microphone's gonna give it a different tone, and there's just little different things that go on and play. So main vocal, I had the FG69. Maybe for the dubs, let's just go through with them and see which one sounds better. You are one of them, for I'm gonna sing with another one. Two, friend, hit it one time, again, let's make some bread. You give me head, mine right now, kill some time, ain't my dime, I ain't scared to get mine, love just fly. So I really like how this FG251 sounds. FG269 on the main vocals, FG251 on the dubs. And I did lower a little bit of the preamp because I don't want it to be like too loud. The shimmer, I can leave it the same. The thickness, I am going to bring it down. It's not that I need to bring it down because I'm going to add a cut to it, but in general, I don't want it, I don't really want low end on the dubs, right? So after that, I'm going to play it together. At the end of the day, when you're mixing everything, you don't really want to solo things out too much. You want to play everything together. Why you acting shy? Cause girl, you ain't that innocent. Right, sounds good. Sounds leveled. Outlaw, don't touch it. Deesser though, I am going to add more of the deesser on the dubs because I don't want the frequencies of the S's or certain harsh frequencies to really build up with the main vocals. I do want to add a lot of deesser, which I would consider extra de-essing, but I just add more de-esser to it. both be on some player shit. By the way you talk, I know you like them finer things. The way you move your body, girl, what you just do to me. There are some things I can't deny, you are one of them. So for example, in the first part where I said we both be on that player shit, obviously I had a lot of harsh S's. The S's really came up. So adding that extra de-essing when they come together as one whole vocal, I don't want the S's to be like too crazy and just like really spike things out. So with the dubs, if I could lower that de-essing a lot, then I'm gonna do it. Just because if the S's, the sibilance of the S, it comes mainly from the main vocals rather than the dubs. So I'm just gonna add more de-essing. I'm not really gonna change the frequency. I mean, you can if you want. I mean, I guess you could make the argument while you change the mic, it's a different slope. The S is gonna be a little bit different, but in general, if it hits the S, then we're good. Know you like them finer things, shit. Both be on some player shit. I know you like them finer things. So we're good like that. I'm not really gonna change the frequency of it. Aardvox, keep it the same. Now with the SSL EV2 from Waves, I am going to do something different with this. All I'm really going to do is just cut out more of that low end. So for example, in the main vocals, we cut out 115. On the dubs, we're going to cut more of the low end. The way you move your body, girl, what you just do to me. There are some things I can't deny, you are one of them. Forgive me, Lord, for I'm gon' sin with another one. Or maybe two if you bring your friend. Hit it one time, we could go again. Fucking around, let's make some bread. Hit the drive through the wall, you give me head. Too many bills in my mind right now. Couple freaky hoes I need to kill sometime. She a bad bitch, but she ain't my dime. Gang in my blood, I ain't scared to get mine. Love my life, so I love dress fly. First one she call when she wanna get high. She don't fuck with bumps, so you ain't her sight. Fuck you, broke boys, you never gon' shine. Yeah, you wanna be a boss like me now. Rubbing on my feet, I'm her king now. She craving my attention, she my feet now. Baby, you fucking with a G now. So, like I told you, I cut some low end and I also cut some high end. Now, I cut the low end because I don't want it to be full in the bottom end. The dubs are more to like support the main vocal. So as long as the main vocal is full, it's in the center, it's present, you'll be good with the dubs. And you don't really need that much low end because then it just kind of muddies out the vocals. I also cut off a little bit more on the high end because if you don't cut out a little bit of the high end on the dubs, you are going to get harsh vocals, a lot of high end on the vocals, and you kind of don't want that. The main high end I want it to come from the main vocals. Like I said, the dubs are there to support it. So you mostly just want like the mids, a little bit of the, what's it called, higher mids. You don't really want any low end or like highs in the main, on the dubs. You want it more on the main vocal. Now the cool thing about the SSL EV2 is you have like this extra wide and this filter thing here. I've never really used it that much. I mean, I know it's there, so we'll try it out, see how it sounds. If it sounds good, we'll probably go with it. Girl, you ain't that innocent. We both be on some player shit. I know you like them finer things. Girl, what you just do to me. You are one of them. For I'm gon' sin with another one. Two, if you bring your friend. Hit it one time, we could go again. Fucking around, let's make some bread. Hit the drive through the wall, you give me head. Too many bills in my mind right now. Couple freaky hoes I need to kill sometime. She a bad bitch, but she ain't my dime. Gang in my blood, I ain't scared to get mine. Love my life, so I love dress fly. First one she call when she wanna get high. She don't fuck with bumps, so you ain't her sight. Fuck you, broke boys, you never gon' shine. Yeah, you wanna be a boss like me now. Rubbing on my feet, I'm her king now. She craving my attention, she my feet now. Alright, so I added the extra wide filter and then I moved this knob to like 8.4. I liked how it sounded because it did give it that wider effect like it did what it said, but it also brought it back a little bit more. So then it's not very like present. It doesn't really hit that hard in the, so when you're hearing your headphones, it's not really like right there in your face. I kind of want the dubs to be what they are, background vocals, dubs supporting the main vocal. So I want the main vocal to always stay in the front. This thing, this extra wide in the filter, it's gonna it brought it back a little bit. So I kind of like how that sounds. So I'm gonna stay with that, keep it on. Then compression on the dubs, I do add a little bit more compression, but it kind of just depends. We'll see right now.
Girl, you ain't that innocent. I know you and I, we both be on some player shit. By the way you talk, I know you like them finer things. The way you move your body, girl, what you just do to me. There are some things I can't deny, you are one of them. Forgive me, Lord, for I'm gon' sin with another one. Or maybe two if you bring your friend. Hit it one time, we could go again. Fucking around, let's make some bread. Hit the drive through the wall, give me head. Two.
Added a little bit more compression. Usually the compression was hitting about -5. Now it's hitting about -10 on the loudest part. I did bring up a little bit of the makeup gain because I'm adding more compression to it. So just to kind of level it out a bit. I did change the attack on the release from manually, how I tweaked it on the last video, to auto because it's different cadences. It's more like faster pace. Like you come in, you come out, you come in, you come out. So I'm just gonna go with auto and just let the compression do it. It's not gonna ruin the song. It's just, if anything, it's just gonna change it up, because on some dubs I come in faster and other ones I sing a little bit more, right? So it's gonna be different types of attack in the release. So having it on auto will kind of just balance everything out for the most part. From there, F6, I don't really touch it. I kind of leave it like that. Waves, I am going to add more auto-tune to the dubs. So because there are some singing parts in the dubs, I do want to add a little bit more auto-tune because it's going to be more in the background, right? So you could get away with adding more auto-tune. Now, obviously, when I showed you in the last video how I mix the vocals, I did have the correction at 75, the note transition at 28, and the speed at 26. Now, because it's the dubs and I could get away with more auto-tune, I am going to add more auto-tune and probably put the correction at 100, probably note transition 20, speed probably like 17. See how it sounds. Honestly, like it all depends. It's all like on a case to case.
Girl, you ain't that innocent. I know you and I, we both be on some player shit. I know you like them finer things. The way you move your body, girl, what you just do to me. There are some things I can't deny, you are one of them. Forgive me, Lord, for I'm gon' sin with another one. Or maybe two if you bring your friend. Hit it one time, we could go again. Fucking around, let's make some bread. Hit the drive through the wall, give me head. Too many bills in my mind right now. Couple freaky hoes I need to kill sometime. She a bad bitch, but she ain't my dime.
That sounds good like that. Correction at 100, and increase the note transition, the speed to like speed 17, note transition 14. Sounds good like that. I don't really mind more auto-tune on my dubs. I'd rather have it on my dubs than on my main vocal. That's just me personally. Now, smart EQ, if I mentioned it on my last video, I'm pretty sure I did. Smart EQ, I talked about the groups, how you can add the group. So I got the main group at L1, and I think if you layer 1 is the lead, right? So this is gonna keep, for example, it says right here, well, smart EQ3 will try to keep the track in the limelight, which is obviously what you want with the main vocal. You want it to be the limelight, you want it to be the center of the song. Layer 2 is a support, right? So it's the tracks in this layer will blend well with the other tracks and may take the lead when there's no spectacle clashes with the tracks in layer 1. So it's a support group, which is what the dubs is. Layer 3 is a background. This layer contains tracks that are supposed to be heard in the background, meaning the ad-libs or any other background noise, vocal or take that like that. So with the dubs, it's a support group, which is doing what it's doing. So I'm going to put this one on layer 2, and then I'm just going to put play it, and then I put learn all.
Girl, you ain't that innocent. I know you and I, we both be on some player shit. By the way you talk, I know you like them finer things. The way you move your body, girl, what you just do to me. There are some things I can't deny, you are one of them. Forgive me, Lord, for I'm gon' sin with another one. Or Or maybe two if you bring your friend. Hit it one time, we could go again. Fucking around, let's make some bread. Hit the drive through the wall, you give me head. Too many bills in my mind right now. Couple freaky hoes I need to kill sometime.
So that sounds good like that. Like I said, this what's gonna do, it's gonna support the main vocal. I don't really touch it, I just leave it. You could see how it comes in with the frequency chart. From there, moving on to the next thing, it is L1 Imager. The main vocal, I have it at 110. For the dub, I'm just gonna bring it up to 115. So
Girl, you ain't that innocent. I know you and I, we both be on some player shit.
So what I'm really going for is more like separating both of them so they could blend in, so they both could shine in what they're good at, but at the same time making it seem like it's one track, right? So if I have the main vocal in the center, with the dubs I kind of bring it back and then I widen it a little bit more so it takes up more the background than actually trying to compete for the main vocal. And that's kind of just little small tweaks and changes that I really do to the dubs for the main plugin chain. From there it goes to what we did on the last video, which is the delay, the reverb. So with this, you could play with it a little bit more depending on the type of song that you got. I'm gonna add more delay as well as more reverb. So the first one being delay.
Or maybe two if you bring your friend. Hit it one time, we could go again. Fucking around, let's make some bread. Hit the drive through the wall, you give me head. Too many bills in my mind right now. Couple freaky hoes I need to kill sometime. She a bad bitch, but she ain't my dime. Gang in my blood, I ain't scared to get mine. Love my life, so I love dress fly. First one she call when she wanna get high. She don't fuck with bumps, so you ain't her sight. Fuck you, broke boys, you never gon' shine. Yeah, you wanna be a boss like me now? Rubbing on my feet, I'm her king now. She craving my attention, she my fiend now. Baby, you fucking with a G now. Sipping on some wine, some crystal. Let me change your life, I can make smile.
So what I did is I brought it all the way up so you could hear the delay coming in, and I just slowly bring it back down and just blend it in. There's more delay noticeable on the dubs than the main vocals, and that's okay. That's what I'm going for. Obviously the main vocals, there's a sidechain delay. On the dubs, I'm not going to add a sidechain delay. You could, but for example, for this song, everything is kind of spaced out for the most part, that I don't really need to compress anything, especially because they're just kind of like one word stuff, or like 1, 2, 3 words the most. It doesn't really need to be compressed and then just wait until the end to come out. I think it's perfectly fine if you just let the delay just breathe, just let it be. I mean, I did change stuff up here, so I had like the high pass, low pass. I had the amount of free feedback that I'm getting within the delay. I changed that, so kind of everything's on time, right? And that's kind of what you want, everything to be on time. The delay come in, cut off before the other one comes in, and then so on and so forth. The reverb, same thing. I'm just gonna overdo the reverb and then bring it back down.
Why you acting shy? Cause girl, you ain't that innocent. I know you and I, we both be on some player shit. By the way you talk, I know you like them finer things. The way you move your body, girl, what you just do to me. There are some things I can't deny, and you are one of them. Forgive me, Lord, for I'm gon' sin with another one. Or maybe two if you bring your friend. Hit it one time, we could go again. Fucking around, let's make some bread. Hit the drive through the wall, you give me head. I can see you're bored by day to day. Waking in the morning on the same bed. Baby, close your eyes and get some rest. But I know you be dealing with some stress. Every day you wake up, you go out, get dressed and go try your best. But it don't seem like enough. Problems here today, they ain't to show that you tough. You flirt on your phone, but you ain't trying to get cuffed. You be dealing with your problems, I be dealing with my lust. So breeze a catch feeling, but you loving my touch. It's just me and you, baby, ain't no reason to rush. We could fuck a couple times and keep it on the hush. I'll bring some tree and you could bring the Dutch. But why you acting shy? Cause girl, you ain't that innocent.
Right, so I did that. I kind of moved forward a little bit without explaining what I did. I added more delay, not a lot of delay, like the normal delay on the reverb on the main vocal is at -23. On the dubs, it's like -19. I'm not adding like too much more reverb, but just enough reverb where it kind of just spaces out a little bit. On the ad-libs, I am gonna add more delay, so I'd rather have the ad-libs be full wide, spacious, and stuff like that than the dubs, because like I said, the dubs are there to support. If you add too much reverb on the dubs, it kind of loses its fullness to some extent, and it just makes it more feel like it's in the background, like like it's alone. So I'm not adding too much reverb. I hope that makes sense. Like, the dub is there to support the main vocal, so you don't want to ruin it either by thinning it out. You still want it to be full. You just don't want it to have too much low end or too much high end, and then you just want it there to support the main vocal. From there, it all goes down to leveling. So after you have that done, so the dubs are perfect. The dubs are mixed. Probably the only thing I could really do to it is just add another EQ. But if I add another EQ, it would kind of be doing the same thing. It would just be removing some low end, removing some high end, and then seeing how it sounds, and then just tweaking probably these two EQ bands.
Girl, you ain't that innocent. I know you and I, we both be on some player shit. By the way you talk, I know you like them finer things. The way you move your body, girl, what you just do to me.
Right, so this is more if you're going for like that telephone effect. That's not really what I'm going for. Maybe for the ad-libs, I might go for the telephone effect, but for the dubs, I want it to sound like the main vocals to support it. The ad-libs, that's a different story. Like, the ad-libs are just there to, you know, do its own little thing. So maybe with the ad-libs, we might do that and add like a telephone effect. But in general, for the ad-lib, for the dubs, I want it to sound as close to the main vocals, but with a little bit of tweaks. Like I said, things that people aren't really going to notice. Like, people are not going to hear that the dubs are thin. Like, if I probably solo the dubs,
girl, you ain't that innocent.
Right, it sounds
Girl, you
thin
ain't that innocent.
compared if I were the raw vocals where they're a lot thicker.
Girl, you ain't that innocent.
With this, because we did cut out more of the high end and low end, it kind of thins it out. But because it's not the main important thing, the main vocals are, these are the supporting things, we're okay with getting rid of some of the low end, getting rid of some of the high end, and just keeping what the mid frequencies would be.
Girl, you ain't that innocent. I know you and I, we both be on some player shit. By the way you talk, I know you like them finer things. The way you move your body, girl, what you just do to me. There are some things I can't deny, and you are one of them. Forgive me, Lord, for I'm gon' sin with another one. Or maybe two if you bring your friend. Hit it one time, we could go again. Fucking around, let's make some bread. Hit the drive through the wall, you give me head. Too many bills in my mind right now. Couple freaky hoes I need to kill sometime. She a bad bitch, but she ain't my dime. Gang in my blood, I ain't scared to get mine. Love my life, so I love to dress fly. First one she call when she wanna get high. She don't fuck with bums, so you ain't her sight. Fuck you, broke boys, you never gon' shine. Yeah, you wanna be a boss like me now?
So with the gain, I lowered the volume, brought it back to like -6. I don't want it to be too loud, because then it kind of overpowers everything. So they're fulfilling its purpose of being background vocals. So I am lowering it. I'm not going to tell you lower it 6, because it's on a case to case, right? Like, your vocals might be louder, so you might need to lower them more. Your vocals might be lower, that you leaving them at 0 is perfectly fine for you. And the dubs are just going to stay there. From there, we're going to get the ad-libs and blend it into there. I still want the dubs to be heard. I just don't want them to be like, how could I say it? Like, I don't want it to take the limelight of the main vocals. Like, the dubs are just there, like, as background stuff. They're like the background dancers, I guess you could say. Like, people know they're there, but you don't really pay attention to them unless you're like breaking down the song, like in your head. Like, I kind of do this sometimes. I'll be listening to music and I'll just sit there and I'll stare at the floor, and like in my head I'm like breaking everything down, like the instruments. Okay, there's a song here, like, okay, there's a guitar there to the right, there's the vocal here, the background vocals to your left ear, and I'm just like breaking down the song. There's a piano and it's here. I mean, I guess I don't know if you guys do that too. If you guys do, let me know in the comments down below. I feel like I'm the only one that kind of does that. I've asked a couple people and they say no. So maybe it's like a music thing. Like, if you kind of do music, you kind of break songs down and like, oh damn, like, it's crazy. Like, not even like just songs with like instruments, but also like rap music. I'll be listening to rap music, and like I'll just be getting like the the flow of the song. Like I'll be memorizing. Okay, kick, snare, kick, snare, kick, snare, kick, snare, and I'll just be breaking the whole song down. So I don't know. That's a kind of side note tangent, but in general, lower it. I don't want the main vocals. I want the main vocals to be present, the background dubs to be in the background doing its part. Don't overtake the main vocal. That's not its job. Its job is to be background vocal to support the main vocal. So that's kind of all I really do for the dubs. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you want me to mix and master your song, hit me up on Instagram. I will talk to you about it. We can get down to it, see what you're going for, and if I can help you with that, I will. I'm also having a sale on all my products on my website because I haven't uploaded a video in like 2 weeks. I kind of feel bad, so I want to hook you guys up. So I'm having a special deal on my website as well. So it's everything ebooks. If you're looking into getting Recording Pro Vocals ebook, where I show you step by step exactly how to record vocals, there's a 50% discount on that, as well as the other ebook. I got 100 plus plugins you could get for free. So I pretty much searched the internet, looked for the best plugins that you could get for free, put them in the list. So no matter what DAW, if you're using a computer, a laptop, Windows, Mac, whatever it is, whatever DAW you're using, there's a list where you can get a bunch of plugins for free. Over 100 plugins. That's on sale too, 50% off. Practice templates. I can't stress this enough. If you're on my email list, I kind of talk about practicing doing it over and over and over, and I want to give you guys the opportunity to do that. So a lot of the songs that I've recorded, mixed and mastered on YouTube are now available, so you could download and you could use that same exact song to practice mixing, right? I also give you guys, if you're using Logic, the project file so you can see exactly what I did with the plugins. If you have them, you could use them and you can see it more. If not, just switch them out for whatever plugins you got. If you're not using Logic, I do stem out the audio, so you could just grab the audio, import it into your DAW, and just start mixing from there. That is also 50% off. If you keep up with my videos, I will be dropping some videos later on, so I could give you guys another practice template. I do offer it for free for the first 48 hours only. Then after that, I put a fee on it. So if you want to stay up to date, turn on the notification bell so you be one of the first ones to watch the videos, as well as take the opportunity to download those practice templates for free before there's a fee on it. These practice templates are going to help you get better at mixing and mastering. At the end of the day, the more reps you put in, the better. So I want to do that for you. That is now 50% off on all practice templates. My Logic Pro X recording template is now 50% off also. So if you're looking for a template to be able to record vocals wherever you are, download that template, go purchase it. It's already routed. All you literally do is just import the beat, click record. That's it. Everything's routed, everything's ready. After you finish recording, all you gotta do is just start mixing. Everything is routed. Like, you don't have to worry about anything about things getting messed up, like knowing, okay, like for example, everything's already track stacked. So if like import the beat, main vocal, okay, open this, click record, and you're ready to go. Oh, you messed up, or you're gonna do another layer, click the bottom one, click record, boom, you're ready. Third one, click record. All right, you're done with here, go to dubs. Grab the dubs, record the dubs, you're ready. Next one, everything's already panned left and right. You just do little small tweaks. Everything's pretty much ready for you to record. That way it takes away the headache, the worry, the stress of having to route everything. Everything's already routed, ready to go. If you're looking to get beats produced by me, I am having a sale on the beats, 50% off leases and executive rights to the beats. Go check them out. What else is there? 50% off the whole site. Mixing and mastering. If you want me to mix and master your song, right now is the perfect time to get it done. I'm offering 50% off. Get one song done, get 2 songs, 3 songs. It don't matter. The more songs, the better. So that is also 50% off. To get that, just email me or shoot me a message on Instagram. Tell me what song you're going for, the type of vibe you're going for. and then we'll get it done from there. Like I said, I'm just doing this for you so you could improve, get better at recording, mixing, and mastering. That's my whole goal here, is to give you everything I know about recording, mixing, mastering. A lot of times you might feel like I repeat myself, because I kind of do, because you got to really understand the basics. You got to really understand what goes into it. Like, there's not one plugin that makes your mixes sound better. There's not one thing that's gonna make your sound professional. It's all these little steps and tweaks that really go into it. It's like that saying, record your song like there's not going to be any mixing. Mix your song like there's not going to be any mastering. Master your song like it's never going to be released. Like, if you can't fix it, I guess. I mean, nowadays you could always go back and fix your master, but back in the days you couldn't. So, hey, I think as the saying is, master your song like a million people are going to hear it. I could be wrong. I forgot the saying, but you get the idea. Like, don't move to the next step without perfecting the first step. So first step of it is environment, recording, pre-mixing, mixing, exporting, mastering, exporting, release. A lot easier said than done, right? Like, we obviously know, like, I'm on my 5th video on just mixing, right? Like, imagine if I were to make the videos on recording, and then obviously I'm gonna go to mastering after that. So, but literally, like, within, just to show you how to mix a song, or mix and master, record, mix and master a song, there's gonna be like 20 videos, because the next video is gonna be on the ad-libs. And then after the ad-libs, it's gonna be the next step. And after that, it's gonna be one more step, and then we're gonna move to one more step, and then the mastering, right? So we still got like 4 steps to go in the mixing. There's so many little things that you have to know and understand and get to do that stacks up, that adds really value to your song, that makes it sound as good as you want it to sound. So there's all these little things. If you're looking at getting some one-on-one help with me, that's 50% off too. Message me on Instagram. I try to offer it to everybody, but it seems like people didn't want to take advantage to it. So I don't know. We'll see about it. If you're interested on that, message me on Instagram. We'll get to it. That's about it. Subscribe, like the video, stay up to date, turn your notifications on. I am going to be going live stream every Thursday at 7 o'clock. I promise you, 7 o'clock Thursday, I'm going to be live streaming, mixing songs, mastering, producing beats, anything like that that has to do with music. You can hop on there, join me, ask me questions. I'll be glad to answer them for you. That's about it. I don't want to take any more of your time. So thank you for watching the video. Go check out the description. Everything will be down below. Oh, I forgot to tell you the discount codes. Mix off for some, Crook off for the other ones. I'll put them in the description. I'll write them down, make it very clear on what codes go with what, so you won't be confused. My bad about that. Also, sign up for my email list. You'll be the first ones to know about special deals like this. So my name is David the Crook. I hope to see you in the next video. Peace.